Now, it's widely believed in the African culture that children are a blessing from God. But that saying is proving a bit difficult to accept for parents whose teenage daughters have been put in the family way. A study done by the International Center for Reproductive Health in collaboration with the Ministry of Health shows Bungoma as one of the counties with the highest teenage pregnancies. And for these schoolgirls, their dreams of fathering their studies have been put on hold, at least until they give birth. Mary returns now with that report.
Miaka 14 nimefanya darasa la 8. Nilikuwa na rafiki yangu mvulana. Nilikuwa na rafiki yangu, sikuwa nimejua kama nimeanza miezi. Nilienda kwa miezi, alafu nikaenda nikalala naye na najipata na shida, sikuwa nimejua.
That shocking admission by this minor is a truth that many parents whose teenage daughters are pregnant have had to contend with. The rising number of underage girls giving birth catching the nation's attention, prompting the Education CS Amina Mohammed to call a crisis meeting to address the issue.
The number has been rising, and that's a bit complicated and worrying, I think, for us as parents and as leaders in our country, because these children should actually be in school. They should not be in hospital nursing young babies.
Naliaka, like thousands of girls her age, starting engaging in sex last year as per her own admission. Her boyfriend and the father of her unborn child is a Form 2 student, but as he goes back to school next year, Naliaka will be forced to stay at home and deliver their child. Across the road, we find a heavily pregnant Grace Nafula, who also sat for her KCPE exams this year. She was impregnated by her 21-year-old boyfriend.
Nilifanya class 8 kwa 15 years. Sasa mimi ni mjamzito. Kuna kijana mwenye tulikuwa naye marafiki, ndiye alinipatia mzigo na ni ya miezi 6.
Bungoma County has posted some of the highest rates of underage pregnancies, but even as the national discussion on teenage pregnancies continues, health service providers have called for urgent interventions, and some of those interventions include making sure that teenagers have access to contraceptives, sometimes without necessarily involving their guardians. Violet Masinde, a nurse at the Sirisia Sub-County Hospital, explains to us the sudden influx of teenagers walking into health facilities seeking family planning services, a sure sign that these minors are already sexually active.
The minimum age we have seen is 14. They come on daily basis, though most of them we get when we go outreach, outside the facility. They have been coming. Between 14 and 19, there are very many. That is the gap that we have, very many of them.
Kenya made a commitment in the Family Planning Summit in London last year to reduce teenage pregnancies by 16% by the year 2020. And perhaps one way of achieving that is by empowering adolescents with age-appropriate, comprehensive sexuality education. Mary Mwoki, KTN News.